All right, y'all boy. Let's get into this motherfucker today. We are back. Welcome back, fellas. Welcome back. Another episode of Primarily Speaking, show where we love to talk shit on a whole plethora of topics from entertainment, sports, politics, community, and a whole bunch of random shit. And of course, our favorite segment, Sit Your Ass Down. I think we're gonna have a universal sit your ass down today, fellas. I think that's gonna be universal.
Oh yeah,
No doubt
oh
about it.
yeah.
But we
There's
Like,
no
and
doubt
like the
definitely
about it.
Kool-Aid man used to say, "Oh yeah."
got a great show for y'all boy today. Y'all boy ready to kick this motherfucker off?
Oh yeah.
Fuck
Let's
yeah,
do
man.
this.
Introduce yourself.
I am your host with the most, man with the gas, Mr. Papa Two Quarters. Let me get in that ass. It is your boy Prime, Anazul to the 25.
And y'all know what's up, dog. It is the total package. I am that man. And we back once again on a Thanksgiving weekend to talk some more shit. That's how we doing it today.
That's
Mhm.
My
right,
dog, what's
baby.
up? Who you
It's
at?
Hannibal Vanderbilt, your down south Georgia boy, aka E. Lamar, bringing it to you like the superstar that I am, baby. Nothing but the facts. Y'all already know what it is. I'm here with my bros. We about to give it to you hoes. What up, though?
About to give it to you, man. Let's go in, fellas. How's y'all boy week? I started off right this time.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Because we missing
Oh,
Q,
y'all
the
missing
body Brown, the Alabama Slam.
the Alabama
We
Slammer.
missing it. We're missing it. We're missing it. He taking care of some business. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's right. He being professional, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He being professional. But we got to put that in. That's the Alabama Slammer. You know what I'm saying?
Can't forget the Alabama Slammer now.
That's
We
the
can't forget
Alabama
that.
Slammer. Damn right. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure,
I thought
man.
he might I
Cheers
thought
to
he
you,
might have
man.
been out of
Cheers to you.
commission.
Mm.
I
Nah,
thought he
nah,
might have been out of commission after last night.
nah,
Woo.
Last
nah. We
night
ain't
got
gonna
out of
talk.
hand.
We ain't gonna talk about last night. We just gonna keep last night where it was at. We ain't gonna bring up last night.
We gonna talk about last night. We gonna talk about last night. Might not be what y'all boys
Oh
talk about,
yeah,
but
yeah,
we gonna
yeah,
talk
yeah.
about last night.
We
But
gotta
before
talk about
we,
all the beatings from last night.
oh yeah,
Oh,
before we jump into
hell yeah.
all the good shit, y'all boy. How's y'all boy week, man? How y'all boy doing? Was your motherfuckers gonna hear
Pretty
me?
yeah, I mean I thought Hannibal was gonna jump in there, but pretty rough week this week, man. Holiday season start off good. Had a little tragedy in the family, but it's all good. You know, we
Oh right. Yeah, I heard
going
about that.
through.
We talked about that off air, but
Yeah.
y'all Thanksgiving, y'all enjoyed y'all Thanksgiving. Otherwise,
So, you know what I'm saying? First of all, you know what I'm saying, prayers up to Rex. But also, you know what I'm saying, I went home, man. You know what I'm saying? I took me and my youngest, I went home. I went home, see my mom down, have Thanksgiving with them. It was good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going back for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? That's a turnaround, you know. Doing that 6-hour drive with the kid in the car. Yeah.
mm.
Oh yeah, we know. We
That's what's
know.
up, man. That's what's up. Y'all had some good food, all the good stuff you like to eat.
You know, let me just say, you know, I love my mother's macaroni and cheese. And I try not to judge macaroni and cheese to go to my mother's. But man, I'm gonna just stop right there.
Or you think
I,
your
I
mom
don't
make the
want
best mac and cheese?
I don't want to step on nobody's toes. I'm gonna just keep it like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I seen some macaroni soup, dude. You know what I
Macaroni
mean?
soup.
Yeah,
Damn.
macaroni and cheese soup. That what that shit looked like when I did it. I was like,
Ugh.
ooh.
Who the fuck made that?
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? One of
Why
the
they
biggest,
always want to photograph their shit on Facebook and shit though, knowing they can't
yeah,
cook?
yeah.
See,
What if
that's
That's
the
what
this
I
don't
ugly
see.
happen?
That's
shit.
Yeah,
why I
you know
see
you're
that.
gonna get roasted.
You
Yeah.
know that shit look bad. You know that shit look bad. I don't know why people be putting that ugly shit up there, man.
I don't know why they did this shit. You know what I'm saying? I stopped by
They just want attention.
uh I
That's
stopped
all.
by a friend's place and I was like, that's yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That was one of them. Nah, I just eat before I get here.
I already ate, you
Yeah,
know.
exactly. No, I done had something. I ain't need none of that.
We I just did Thanksgiving at home, man. Just me, the wife and kids, man. We didn't go. I went by my mama's house, but we ate here at the house before we went anywhere, which was pretty cool, man. I think we had a nice little spread, man. We way more food than we needed to have just 4 people, but it was still cool, man. Still pretty cool.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Nah,
So, oh, I want to tell y'all, boy, this is I'm gonna throw this in the random. Throw this in the random. The other day we was cleaning up the freezer, right? And
Hmm.
we got the freezer at the bottom. We got 2 sides, And on one side, cleaning out, got to the bottom. I saw a folded up piece of paper in it. I'm like, why the fuck is a folded up piece of paper in the freezer? I just threw it in the trash. So clean the other side, and then I found another folded up piece of paper. I'm like, how you find two folded up pieces of paper? So I opened the shit, and it was my wife's name in it, her full name in it. I'm like, what the fuck? So I opened the other paper. It had my mother-in-law name in it. And now we trying to figure out, because me and the wife were cleaning up, we trying to figure out why what he's in there. We asked the kids. Y'all boy ain't gonna believe this shit. The kids tried to cast a spell on my wife.
Wait a minute. Wait, oh yeah, you gotta tell this whole story here.
You know what?
I got to hear this.
Damn, you know, you gotta, yeah. Yeah.
My wife was so mad. She was so mad at that shit. I couldn't stop laughing. When she bring them in to ask them about this shit. I just couldn't even look at them because I was just gonna bust out laughing. But because, you know, when the virtual school started, you know, my wife would call home every day, you know, all right, everything okay, you know, and then my mother-in-law, she would always call anyway. She's just a person that just always call and check, like, and they'll get tired of shit. So the spell been for them to stop calling them all day long.
Man, stop calling me all day long, man. I all right.
That shit was so funny because the shit with the bit that was super funny. I tell wife, like, it's kids, man, you know, it ain't real. They, you know, just joking around. But she was super mad at that shit, man. She was big mad, man.
Yeah.
Can you blame her though?
Yeah, I can.
Huh?
Yeah, I can.
You better watch out. They might cast a spell on you.
They might. There might be some shit hidden around the house that I don't know yet, man. Because we wouldn't clean out the freezer, we wouldn't have never found that shit.
Daddies don't get spells put on them, dog. We the good ones. We the ones that kids look out for.
Did you not see Eve's by you?
We the kids.
Actually,
we the one the kids look out for. Don't worry about
it. Did you not see Eve's by you?
Eve's by. Oh, I mean, that's a different story. That's a different story. I mean, you know, he had deserved to get a spell put on his ass, though.
Hey, you see how hurt the daughter been after that shit happened? You see how hurt he been?
Oh shit!
You see how
he had deserved that though. Oh, he had deserved that, dog. Hey, Prime, I just want to know though, did Mika beat them?
No, she didn't beat them. She gave a little stern talking. She was upset though. She was real upset, man. I just keep looking away because I've been laughing my ass off, man. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, see, you ain't been no help.
Because you was laughing. You know,
huh? What you say, Animal?
You should have left the room. And also, you sure you didn't get fussed at for laughing?
I don't know. She really fussed at me. She just be like, "That ain't funny. Why you laughing?" I'm like, "That shit is hilarious."
I think she fussed at you. If she beat you, you know what I'm saying, just wink your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Wink your eyes for time if she beat you. You know what I'm saying? We know you can't talk right now. Just wink your eyes for time if she beat you.
Hey, all I saying is y'all niggas better look into all the nooks and crannies in your spots because you might have a spell on you. That's all I saying.
I don't know. I gotta watch out. Them oldest two. I don't know. Dog. I don't know. I got on to my middle daughter last night, man, because my mom goes out the way to send the kids stuff. And every time I'm like, hey, I'm going home, it's always the excuse of why she can't go. So I just told her, I was like, yo, you gotta cut this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Time of the month, whatever, bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that shit. Like, I was like, you got a grandmother that's going out her way to make sure she's sending you this and that. You can at least send her give her the appreciation to go home, to go see her, pay her a visit.
Right.
I was like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? She ain't asking for much from you. Just that. You know what I'm saying?
You out after that?
Who? My daughter? I was the motherfucker word.
You see his face?
Yeah, you see his face. Hey, we should have been able to take a freeze frame of that to snap. Hey, you can't get reactions like that naturally ever again, dog.
That boy, all the politeness in his face went away, boy.
Uncle Bunga came out then, dog. What
the fuck?
What did you just say?
Oh shit, man.
I just saying. You know, my girls will never do me like that, but I'm just saying. she was pissed, and I see she was about to cry. I was just like, hey, go ahead and wipe your face. You know, I don't want to. Yeah, all right, you ain't got to talk to me, but that shit wrong.
When you're wrong, you're wrong.
Yeah, it's shit wrong. I was like, I'm not gonna tell you right. I'm not.
The one thing you should have told him straight up. Stop you crying if I give you something to cry for. I don't care how old he is. That's a line that'll never go out of style, dog. Every kid know that line. You cry in here if you want to, and I'll give you something to cry for.
He go showing his age.
And then with the low stuff about, oh, I ain't talking to you. I don't give a damn. You got to talk to me sooner or later.
No, she's 13.
Don't care about your attitude.
She 13.
I know how that roll.
I ain't. It's other ways that I can check that. You know what I'm saying? That's more effective. You know what I'm saying? That beating shit.
Hannibal, you soft. You soft, though. You soft. See, it's SAWFT. Soft. I ain't say you gotta beat him. But you gotta talk to him in a demanding voice, dog. You gotta be a drill sergeant on him. But
I actually watched Life this Friday, matter of fact.
I ain't gonna. No, I'm saying I ain't gonna beat him, but
Life.
I have ways. To, you know what I'm saying, to deliver punishment in a way that, like, okay, you want to go that route? Okay, we can go that route. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, feel guilty?
No, it ain't no fucking guilt trip. You want to flip the switch on? I can turn the switch on. Like, the switch can be turned on anytime. You want that? You want that, dad? Okay, I can give you that, dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be in your shit. Like, I'm in your shit 24/7. Like, I'm in your shit. And you gonna hate me because I'm gonna be like, hey, you doing all right? You okay?
It ain't gonna bother you at all.
Make sure you go and do this shit right here. It all starts off nice.
It ain't gonna bother you at all, huh?
The more that you do it and you don't do it, the meaner it gets. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants that. You know what I'm saying? That's how my grandma used to do me. You start off nice. By the time you done got on the nerves, ain't shit nice no more. Hey, jackass. You ain't worth the salt worm in your grave.
There you go. That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's up your alley, huh, Riggs?
That's right. You gotta let them have it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just found that worked on me, but that shit don't work on everybody. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't work for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Beatings work for me, but that shit don't work for everybody. I learned to discipline the kids, like push up position, hold the fucking wall up, or whatever. Naomi doesn't like getting in trouble, so you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can fucking hey, and she fucking crying. But anyway, man, move fuck on.
Good shit, man. I'm glad your boy enjoyed y'all Thanksgiving, man.
We just glad you didn't get affected by that spell. That's what we glad about.
I know, right?
Yeah. Who knows? Because you might have been, you know what I'm saying? You might have been out there and just waved at a random woman, hey, and mother could have took you out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
your phone call stopped dead.
It might be some shit hidden in this house somewhere with my name on it. I don't know. It could be. Shit.
When the last time you told your daughter no?
I don't know. I don't always tell my daughter no, man.
You don't tell your daughter no.
Hey, you don't tell your daughter no?
Man, she got me wrapped around her finger, man. I don't know.
Oh, that's terrible, son.
No. I know. I know it's terrible. Shit.
Hey, but I got one question, though, Prime.
Where
did he get that idea from? How did he formulated that to think that would work to do that?
Bro, it does.
They had to look it up.
It does work.
They had to look it up somewhere, man. I'm assuming
they had to look for that or something.
Google the spell or some shit like that. I have to assume that because I have no clue.
Oh, you talking about the spell? I thought you were talking about the dad not being able to tell the daughter no.
Oh
no, that's fascinating, dog. Because for them to come up with that is, that's strategic, dog. That's
They've been watching Supernatural.
And they put it in separate sides now. They put it in separate things now. You gotta remember that.
You know what? That's bad. That's a bad omen. You know what I'm saying? When you think about that, hell, they wanted them frozen, like they wanted them cold. You know what I'm saying? They could have died.
They just wanted them to stop calling them all the
time. You know what I'm saying? That was fucked up shit. When you think about it, they could have died.
Don't do it like
that. Hilarious, man. That shit funny to me.
Because what they didn't watch, did they watch
and that's the thing, dog. Dudes can hear about something like that, and just cry laughing behind that dog. Females hear that shit. Oh, they see. Oh, you don't do this to me. You don't do this to me. I'm the mom.
Because you know what we all told at an early age. Don't eat that spaghetti from over that woman's house.
Yeah, I've definitely
That's
heard
right.
that one. That's that
Yeah,
voodoo
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
definitely.
Yeah. And don't let her bury her drawers outside her window.
Oh, what?
Because you
You
can't
know
leave the
that?
house for a week.
Yeah, you won't be able to leave the house.
Wait,
You
what's
never
the
leave that bitch
You
alone.
want to leave the
what's
house
the
for a
soup?
week?
What is it?
Hey, don't let her bury the drawers
That's
outside
Harlem
her
Nights,
window.
man. You don't remember that line? Yeah.
Bury
Bury
your
your drawers in
drawers.
the yard and you can't
Bury
leave the house
your
for a week.
drawers.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah, you
I
be stuck there.
You don't remember,
don't remember that
Harlem
one.
Nights? Cuz
No.
yeah, that been Red Foxtail and Quick that when he been in the office with him.
Okay. No, I never had no shit like that
Yeah.
happen. But I
Yeah,
do
that's
Hey,
my
let
remember
me
that
tell you
now.
something.
Oh, all
Everybody
right,
laugh and joke. Everybody laugh and joke about that shit.
man. Just
Remember
that
that
shit.
story I told you about that voodoo woman when she fucking slammed that door down to the ground and that dude died?
Oh yeah.
I mean, we don't know if
I
it's
don't
true,
disrespect that shit now.
Some of it could be
Yeah.
real, man, but I don't know. Man. I hope that they found it on some bullshit site that we just go try it.
I was
I don't
saying,
know.
Did they watch the movie Spell?
I did not. I never heard of that movie.
That's the movie with Amari Hardwick in it. You know what I'm saying? It was a decent movie. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you should
Spell?
check it out.
I know.
Spell.
I see that one. I think, matter of fact, I saw the title when I've been on my
This,
Fire
this
Stick,
is
but I didn't watch it.
a recent movie. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I might check them out then. Since you say it's decent, I might check your ass out.
It's a decent movie. I don't know if they meant for it to be a horror movie, but it was a good thriller.
Oh, it's a horror movie? Oh, never mind. I don't watch horror.
No, brother, it's a thriller.
No, don't try to change it up now, nigga. You just said.
Nigga, I said I don't know if they meant for it to be a horror movie, but it is a thriller.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I don't do horror movies.
Listen, I
No,
got
it ain't no fucking
Spell?
horror. Yeah, Spell.
Spell.
Hey,
Spell, right?
you know the movie?
Yeah, I got to check that one
You
out.
know the movie with the author, the woman. What's the name of the movie where she locked him up in her motherfucking attic or whatever?
Misery.
Yeah.
Misery.
Yeah.
It's like a black version of Misery, kind of, sort of. But
Okay. I can
Oh,
watch
I
that.
got to see that. Yeah.
I can watch that.
Yeah, I
I'm mad
gotta
at
see
a
that.
thriller like that.
I don't know if it's as deep as Misery, but you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't.
It
as
remind
deep
you
as
of
Misery. It reminds me of that. You know what I'm saying? When I think about the context of everything.
Got you, sir.
Yeah.
Got you.
So check the
Man,
movie
Brian,
out.
stop back like you don't like horror movies, man.
I don't.
Don't be that way.
I don't.
No, hold
You
on,
grew up on horror
hold on.
movies.
So you're a whole grown ass man scared to watch horror movies?
I didn't say I'm scared to watch horror movies. I just don't do horror movies.
Hold on. Is it because they're usually not good movies?
Usually, and they just be kind of dumb to me. Like the horror movies still be kind of dumb.
I get what you're saying now, because I feel like that now.
Because
You know
it's
what I'm
like,
saying? Like
the whole scenarios just be stupid. It's like none of this shit makes sense.
why the fuck would they go there? Or why
Yeah.
the fuck would they look there? You know what
You
I'm
see
saying?
that shit glowing? Why you going over there to touch that shit? Like
I wouldn't go over there and touch that shit.
I'm going up.
Rex, would you go over there and touch that shit?
Hey,
Or
listen.
you
Hell
got a
no.
little- You
But
got a little
Rex
shaggy
right.
in you.
Rex right.
You got
Because
a
we
little
grew up
shaggy in
on
you.
Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We grew up watching them shits. Those to me, those
got
were
them
horror
real horror
movies that
Yeah.
were the beginning. The first ones were scary. Once they get to like 6 and 7
The
and whatever,
third
all
Jason
that
goes
shit
to
get
New
bad.
York.
Yeah.
Once they get to there,
That
you know,
shit
you,
clown.
That shit
Yeah,
was
that shit
stupid. Yeah,
clowning.
it's just dumb at that point.
it's a
You know what I mean?
clown show, right?
But
Yeah.
but
Oh.
You know
Children
what
of
was
Keenan-
never scary to
but-
me? Children of the Corn. Shit was never scary to me.
I never see that movie.
Children of the Corn.
You know why Children of the Corn so scary? Because that shit could really fucking happen.
Yeah, he
That's
said
one
it
of
was
the
never
best
scary
things
to me.
about movies like this.
He said it wasn't scary.
No, it ain't really. Yeah, it wasn't really scary, but even like more terrifying than anything to see some shit like that. Like a whole town full of kids just killing all the adults and been like, we don't want none of y'all here. Get the fuck out.
You know, a
To
movie
me, that been intriguing.
to me that was like scary was fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That shit was scary.
Oh yeah.
To me, that
the
shit
very
was
first
scary.
one.
The first one and the fucking remake
Yeah.
they did like maybe 10 years ago or something like that.
The remake's so
pretty
good.
It was pretty good. Yeah.
As a
It
matter of
was
fact, I
pretty
stopped watching this shit. I was like, oh no, I can't watch the rest of this shit. No,
good. So let me ask you this: for me, the movie was goddamn was Nightmare on Elm Street, because I'm like, yo, This nigga killing motherfuckers in their dreams, yo.
You
know what I'm
go to
saying?
sleep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I
That's
die
right,
in my
yeah.
dream,
Yeah, that's your
you know what I'm saying? I can't physically fight the motherfucker, but if I die in my dream, I'm dead. Like,
That shit with the TV,
Yeah.
with the girl, you pull a girl head into the TV. I was like, oh, this shit is crazy.
Yeah, oh man, that been classic. That been classic.
Dream Warriors.
Hey,
I think
you
that
know
was the
what? A
Dream
lot of
Warriors one.
times, yeah. People used to
We had a
always
Crystal Lake
be like, man, you kind of
in
off 'cause
Georgia.
you be laughing
Hey,
at these movies.
I had a
but
Crystal-
these movies they've been comical.
Will you say, Rex?
It been comical.
Oh.
The movies, the kills, how they
they've
used to
been
kill them.
comical
Yeah.
back then.
That Friday the 13th, I think it was number 6 when he zipped that girl up in that sleeping bag and slammed her against that tree. Shit had me rolling.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. That been number 4. That been 4.
Okay.
That been 4. I remember that part. Yeah.
That shit
You
had
know
me
how I
You know
remember
they
that, dog,
did that
yeah.
on the remake that they did where they showed how he got around so fast. You know what I'm saying? That through the tunnels and shit like that. I was like, damn. Hey, that ugly son bitch wild boy. Hey, you know that's some bitch
But you
strong
know-
motherfucker.
but
He
you
ain't
know,
never bust no
Bill
nut. That bitch strong in the sun bitch, dog.
No.
That's why he was taking motherfuckers
Friday-
out like that.
Friday the 13th based off a true story. A
Yeah.
real story that happened like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
The
and
mother
some type
did
of
go out there and
mountains,
start killing
and
them.
See, shit like that was scary to me
Green
because they
Lantern.
happened for real. Like even with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that was based off a real story. So shit like that's scary because it can actually happen. Amityville, the horror in Amityville, that shit was scary.
Yeah,
Amityville ain't scary because bitch,
Oh,
move
yeah.
the fuck out.
I know, right?
That first one?
Move the fuck out.
That first one? That first one
Yeah.
ain't scary. You must be seeing alternate version, dog. 'Cause that first Amityville scary as shit. I ain't talking about the one with Deadpool in them. I talk about the one with your boy Daddy in them, dog. The very first one.
Yeah, the
And
first
like Prime
from
said,
like
dog, that
80,
shit was so good.
87.
It was now I'll say it was a good movie, but it wasn't scary.
Yeah, I was scared for that
Yeah,
shit. Boy. I was like,
yeah.
oh, fuck.
Now
This shit
it had a
happening for
couple
real?
scenes where I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh damn, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, the remake that they did, you bring that up. One of my best friends, man, Catricia, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her husband. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The baby doing good, all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So I took her to the movie to see that shit. And she motherfucking, when that motherfucker passed by that fucking mirror, she fucking grabbed me so goddamn hard. I was like, God damn, man. I like shit. Hey.
Hey,
Anyway.
you know what? So speaking of movies, Star Wars fans?
Hey!
Hey.
Star Wars fans? Y'all know that the guy that actually wore the suit for Darth Vader just passed away. His name was Dave Prowse at the age of 85.
Yeah, I heard about that. Because
See, I didn't know about that.
they was talking about it and they was showing some alternate versions, like when they were first filming and shit.
Mhm.
And they was using his actual voice. Cause like, where he from, Prime? He from Austria or some shit like that? Or
I don't know where you're from.
Yeah, I know he's a foreigner. And y'all should have heard that shit, dog. That shit ain't even know Darth Vader, dog. Dude been like, yes, and you will do this now. I'm like, yeah.
Hey, what a difference
James Earl
when you
Jones
put
to
that black
that,
voice
dog.
on there. Yeah.
Hey, James Earl Jones, man. Not James Earl Jones. What's his name?
James Earl Jones.
Okay, yeah. James Earl Jones, boy.
James Earl Jones.
I was like, why you stop yourself?
See, you young ass. What you young ass? You don't know nothing. That's why I talk about right there. You need the old fella on you for a little knowledge.
The mind be slipping sometimes.
What are you talking about?
Matter of fact, I just thought about that. You ain't even young, Prime. You just super old.
Shut up, man. I know you ain't talking.
At that advantage.
I know your ass ain't talking.
Hey, my memory way better than yours, dog. I'm 4 years older than you. That's
Rick
ridiculous.
is doggone. He's advanced.
Yeah, advanced.
Hey, I sure the fuck am. That's why I am the total package.
The wise one.
Right. Yes, sir.
Moving on, man. Y'all boy. Have y'all seen Kevin Hart's No Fucks Given special on Netflix? If you haven't realized, we're doing entertainment right now. We're doing entertainment. So
I watch about 10
glad
minutes.
you take with that.
you how much of it you watch, Hannibal?
10 minutes.
10 minutes? That's all you can get through?
Yeah, that shit made me want to put my blunt out.
Oh god damn! I watched the whole thing now. It wasn't overall. It wasn't good, but he did have funny parts in it. It did have
I'm
some
not gonna
funny
watch the
jokes.
whole thing. You know why I'm not gonna watch the whole thing? Because he
Why?
ain't talking about shit that's relevant to me. I mean, he ain't talking
now,
about shit I can
now,
feel.
now that's gonna roll me into the next thing I wanted to ask, is because a lot of people out there been like, Kevin Hart ain't funny no more. Like he ain't funny no more. Blah blah blah. And his responses to me online, he's saying it don't bother him, but to me it sounds like it bothering him.
Oh, it bothers him.
Because you a comedian. You a comedian. People tell you ain't funny. Come on, now you can't tell me that shit don't bother you. Come on.
Right, right. I mean, just the fact that he got to say, yeah, it don't bother me, it bothers you. Because if you don't bother, you don't give a shit. You ain't even gonna respond to it or whatever. But I mean, for people talking about Kevin Hart ain't funny like how he used to be. He has evolved. Because if you go back, even one of the first times you probably seen him like on one of them Shaq showcases or something like that. I saw a Shaq showcase last weekend, and he had him on there. He been absolutely raw. He been raw, dog. Like how Eddie and them boys used to talk at first or whatever.
Oh, one of them
The thing
Shaq
about
All
Kevin
Stars.
Hart is,
Yeah.
man,
What the little circle
Hey, yeah.
stage. I know you're talking
yeah,
about.
yeah.
I watched
And
that.
he had a bunch of them boy on there or whatever. But the thing about it is now, Kevin evolving and trying to get that. The same thing Eddie Murphy did is the same thing Kevin Hart trying to do. Remember when people been saying Eddie ain't funny no more, Eddie ain't funny no more? Everything going in cycles. When people start trying to evolve and getting better, motherfuckers want to keep them where they at instead of letting them boy change and evolve and try to do different things or whatever. You should never not want nobody to evolve. To make them boy just stay in the same place, that's ridiculous, dog. But I mean, I think as far as the stuff Kevin Hart talk about now, and just like Hannibal just now said a little while ago, he don't relate to him, so he can't find the shit funny. So he's a different type of comedian now. That's all. But I mean, I think he just done evolve. I still think he's funny. I have not seen this no fucks given thing, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, all right. So you know,
Tell us what you think about it, Hannibal. I'd like to hear your 2 cents. How about that?
all right. So this is my thing with Kevin Hart. I admire the brother for what he does. You know what I'm saying? He brings people in. He's got people on. He's got people getting money. He brought Tiffany Haddish. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is for him, he should focus more on comedic acting.
Say
You
it
know
again?
what I'm saying?
Say it again.
Comedic acting. You know what I'm saying? Versus stand-up. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're gonna be a stand-up comedian, you gotta be raw, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or you won't last. You walk into that Lions Den as a stand-up comedian, you won't last. But who am I to fucking talk? I'm not a fucking comedian. I just make a couple people laugh here and there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a regular fucking guy. But I know from the masses, like after Seriously Funny and Laugh at My Pain, nobody went fucking with that shit.
My wife said
You know
the
what I'm
same
saying?
thing.
They gave it a try because his name carried him. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm glad he went. He sold out Madison Square Garden. That was big. You know what I'm saying? That was a great accomplishment. He did the damn thing. He rose to the top like you're supposed to. But you have all these other ventures that you're working on, that you're doing this, where you can't be as raw as you want to be, or you want to do this. Because Dave Chappelle is raw. That's why people love him. You know what I'm saying? He's raw. He's in your face, and he's telling you how he feels because it's how he really feels. Kevin Hart can't do that because he says he has these other ventures that he's, connected to. And he doesn't want to ruin, his name with those ventures so he can keep the check coming in. And we understand that. You know what I'm saying? You never fuck up the money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Dave Chappelle ain't fucking up the money because he keeping it raw. That's why Netflix gave him $60 million. You know what I'm saying?
No. What I want to say, because to respond to something you said a little minute ago, Rex, you said what people were saying about Eddie Murphy not being funny, but correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think they were saying that about his stand-ups. They were saying that about his movies. Is that right? Am I wrong?
No, they've been saying shit about they've been saying shit about Eddie Murphy stand up too. It was a while, and
because once he started doing
early
movies,
90s,
I don't. I don't remember him doing no stand-ups like after he started doing movies real heavy.
Yeah,
I don't
they
remember him
said
doing no
he wouldn't
stand-up.
be funny doing stand-up. He wouldn't be funny doing stand-up. He should just stick to movies.
Or that's what they were saying about him.
And that's
Yeah.
see, and that's crazy because you got to think of the movies that Eddie Murphy had out at that time. Eddie Murphy had 3 box office, just blockbusters, dog, straight up. Eddie Murphy been the man at one point. And see, and that's why he's talking about is the cycle as far as like black people and some black people and how they do their artists, how they feel about them personally or whatever, or for whatever reason, they'll say shit like, at first they on, just like how y'all been talking about Dave Chappelle. Now, y'all might not remember, but I remember a time when people were like, Dave Chappelle ain't funny at all. I can't stand that dude. Just stand in the third and blase. Dave Chappelle started doing his own thing and started being more raw and more real. And then he started really getting his fans. And then he had his Muhammad Ali moment. You know, he shut the shit down for the Chappelle show. They tried to take over his show. And he been like, fuck that. Dignity over dollars. I ain't trying to have that. And now on the back end, he done bounced back and people respect him more. And that's why you see, if you look at Dave Chappelle comedy now as compared to when he was first coming out, totally different. Totally different.
Man, I
think what happened.
Hey, it's not about how you start, because Kevin wasn't funny for shit when he first started.
My
You're crazy, man. Kevin Hart been funny, dog. I know you've been watching.
Your shit,
but Kevin Hart been funny as fuck.
Personally, what I think is like,
your shit, sir.
If you say you a comedian, right? Like everybody's going to transcend, right? They're going to progress, they're going to grow, evolve, and that's great. That's what everybody should be doing. But you know, when you say I shouldn't even say but. However, when you are a comedian, right, and you evolve out of comedian, just evolve out of it. Like what Eddie did. Eddie, he said, all right, he just left stand up alone. He just did movies, and that's it. He didn't try to come back to do a stand up during those times.
Yeah. But because you can't deny Dr. Doolittle, you can't deny motherfucking goddamn the Professor Clumps. You know the Clumps. You can't deny that shit because he motherfucking did that shit.
Because even look at Dave Chappelle. You take Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock. Look at Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock, right? Even though Chris Rock did movies, that wasn't his main thing. He would get movies, but he still was a comedian, stand-up comedian. So his specials been slapping. Dave, he's just a comedian. If he does other things, that's not his main focus. His main focus is still doing stand-up comedy. And he knows how to relate to people. He's not way over there. Then he's like, all right, let me come back real quick and just do some comedy shit. And then I'm going to go back over there. Like, and that's what I think. I think Kevin Hart, even though he's naturally a comedian, his focus isn't in his stand-up. His focus is in all this other shit he got going on. And he too worried about those other businesses failing or falling because of some shit he say or do. So he's not raw no more, like you had said, Hannibal. He ain't raw like he needed, but he can't relate to the people on the ground because all he really talk about is his money. That's really all he really talk about is rich shit. You know what I mean? Most of the people in the audience don't have your money, so they can't relate to what the fuck you talking about.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what? You know what's funny? I hate when people do the comparison with him and Cat Williams, because I was like, man, I do not want to put them brothers against each other to cause more attention for them brothers. Because what Cat doesn't realize is, you know what I'm saying, Kevin actually did exactly what he had the opportunity to do.
He did.
To capitalize on the success and put other people on.
Let me ask you, Rex. I didn't mean to cut you off, man. Well, my bad.
No, you good, brother. Move it on to Rex.
Rex,
you know what I'm saying? The total package. Rex.
I want to ask you a question real quick about that, because you say dollars over. You say the people taking dollars over dignity. You think Kevin Hart might have did that? He took the money route over his dignity.
Yeah, no doubt. You can see that. Okay. I mean, that's evident in almost every entertainer you got out there right now.
Because some of the movies he did been ass. Like some of the movies wasn't good. You know what I mean? And I remember him saying, yeah, I remember him saying, well, a lot of them, well, however you want to package it, but I remember him saying he trying to build his international market. That's what his mind frame at. That's fine. You know, you're going down that path. That's cool. However, that's to me, that's a how do I say it? He's not The Rock. The Rock is one of those people that can blend in with black people, blend in with white people, fine. You know what I mean? But Kevin Hart is black. He's a black little motherfucker.
Hey, well, the thing is,
but at the same time, you gotta think about that. Like how you say with that example with The Rock.
Wait a minute,
hold up, man. Let me what do you think?
No, you got it, brother.
Go ahead, Rick.
I'm working on something, man. I got a science fair project going on over here.
Go ahead, Rick.
Just like how you've been bringing up The Rock just now or whatever. I think a lot of them youngsters, they do it wrong. The first thing they think about is their brand, where they don't really have a brand. You got to build yourself up first. You got to win. You got to get records on your wins on your resume, man. That's what you got to have. With The Rock started out as a nuts man in wrestling. Even the dude used getting beat up all the time with it, but his charisma and his mouth carrying him over, and he started working on that. He started honing his skills instead of just worrying about, I want to be a big superstar here, so I got to start doing this or whatever. He just did what he had to do.
But you
and
know,
I think Kevin Hart, with the route he gone,
with The Rock though,
he kind of turns people off.
The Rock's fans were wrestling fans, and we know the majority of wrestling fans are white folks. So for him to appeal to that crowd was easy money for him. You know what I mean? It wasn't anything for him to do that type of work. Kevin Hart's audience was black folks, is what put him on the map. Like seriously funny and I want to say laugh at my pain. It been black folks like, hey, Kevin Hart is that dude. And then when he started getting the white crowds and the other crowds, he started catering to them instead of the people that brought him in. Put him on the map.
I'm gonna say no to what you said about. I'm gonna say no to what you said about The Rock.
Go ahead.
Most of his fans, because of wrestling, were white. Now you got to look at the time frame of wrestling when he was big. He had a lot of black fans, brother. Because look at the style he used to wear out. You know, saying the fucking the Versace style shirts, and you know, saying he come out there with your candy ass. You ain't heard no other motherfucker talking with that type of charisma at that point. You had the Game, you know, he did Cerebral Assassin, you had Shawn Michaels, you had motherfucking goddamn Stone Cold, you know what I'm saying? Just to name a few of the big people around that time frame. Of course, Ric Flair always. Mm-hmm. But in that manner, like disrespectful and like abrasive with it, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what your name is, the people's eyebrow. He had a lot of motherfucking black kids imitate his motherfucking ass out. He had a lot of black fans. No. What I'm saying is, it was more black people that pushed it to the front because the Scorpion King, man, people in the Mummy stores like that. Black people care, but when they seen The Rock, they was like, "Oh yeah, we gonna watch that shit." You know what I'm saying? The Scorpion King.
Nah, I don't think that, but I don't think they needed black people to watch that movie for it to be successful, though.
They didn't need it, but it was successful.
Wait a minute. Hold up. What you just said this now, cuz?
Me? I said I don't think they needed black people to watch Scorpion King for it to be successful. I think white people was going to watch that movie whether we did or not.
No, black people.
Why you hold on? So why you think that though? Why you think that movie didn't need black participation to be successful?
Because the movie itself was, you know, it was like a period piece, and those type of pieces usually garners a white audience. It usually garners a white audience. You got to be black people. Only certain black people would care about period pieces like that.
Don't do that. Don't do that to
that's not true.
Blurbs out there. Don't do that to those type of black people. Don't do that because they was all on that shit.
I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. I saying that for the majority, my opinion is the majority of black folk don't care about period pieces like that. How many black folk you know watch Troy?
I watched Troy.
I watched it.
Yeah.
I watched it.
A lot. I know a lot.
Like my wife didn't watch Troy.
Yeah.
My wife
Yeah,
didn't
hold on,
watch
wait a
Troy.
minute.
She didn't care about that. She didn't care about that show, about that movie.
Okay,
You know
so
what I mean?
that's one woman though. I mean, that's one woman. But if you talk to anybody else, they'll take, oh yeah, man, I dig Troy, dog. So you mean to tell me you in there like Greek mythology when you've been in school?
I did.
I love that
Okay.
shit.
I'm saying what I am saying. I didn't say there's not a lot of black people that watch it. I'm saying the majority
Think
of
about
black people
Comic-Con,
don't watch
brother.
it.
No,
Huh?
I'm against you on this one because think about Comic-Con and all the black people that go to Comic-Con and actually dress up and do cosplay.
I
It's a
think
lot.
I think y'all missing what I'm saying. I'm not saying there's not a lot of people that like it. I'm saying the majority of black people don't. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying don't say that. Don't say majority.
But you wrong or
That's what I think.
because
I'm telling
I
you,
mean,
don't say majority.
it's all
That's
kind
what
of.
I think, man. That's what I think. I mean,
But it's
I don't have
Majority
the, I
of
don't
the
have the
people that
numbers,
you would associate with
but
won't
listen,
like it.
I don't have the numbers, but neither do y'all. So I ain't saying nobody right or wrong. That's my opinion. My opinion is that majority of black folk don't care about that kind of shit. Cause
And
Okay, so let me ask you something, Brian. Let me ask you something real quick. You think Harlem Nights is a period piece?
yeah, but it's mostly black people. It's all black people, mostly black people in it.
And that's why I'm trying to say it's all type of movies that got period pieces, dog.
But yeah, but the Scorpion King didn't have a whole bunch of black people in it. You know what I mean?
But it was talking about the Egyptian type.
Yeah, it's a period piece with black people. But how many of those period pieces? Like, who the fuck watched Gone with the Winner? I never see Gone with the Winner.
Actually,
I don't care about that shit.
It been more of a.
Yeah, but see, that's the only period piece you focusing on. You can't just focus on that period piece. How about Harriet? We just had Harriet come out. Harriet is a period piece.
But it's about, but you conflating things because that's about black people. Like the Nate Parker one.
No,
that's about black people.
All right. So what I'm saying about the thing is, you also got to take into account that the Mummy was already a solid brand before the Scorpion King came out.
It was.
Think about it. So
hold
they
on. Let me say something. Let me say something real quick. Hold on. Let me say something because we didn't get all off track. I thought we supposed to have been talking about Kevin Hart.
Well, we brought up The Rock.
Hey, that's the great thing about conversation.
They work good together. You know what I'm saying? Their energy together is, you know what I'm saying? Because that one movie they did where, you know what I'm saying, The Rock was goofy and acted like a fucking pansy.
Central Intelligence?
Yeah.
Yeah. When they did Central Intelligence.
Central Intelligence.
Oh, that ended up, man, the first time I watched it, I was like, wow, this shit was better than I fucking thought it was.
It was okay. It was okay.
And that's why you can't say that all Kevin Hart movies bad.
I
want to say something.
I think he has some good movies. So all of them wasn't good. Like what was it? Get Hard. Get Hard wasn't really a good movie. It was okay, but it really wasn't a good movie to me.
What about
I like Get Hard? You already know I like Get Hard, dog.
You like Will Ferrell.
The Upside was good. The Upside was good, dog. I don't care what nobody says.
I see Upside.
You gotta see that. So. You watch that movie, dog, and you'll see a different range in him, dog. Kevin Hart is a talented dude, dog. And
I think he's talented person.
Black people.
I think he's a talented person.
Hold up. I ain't finished my train of thought. Because the fact that you got black people out there, anything at any time, like I always be saying, dog. Some boy just now, all of a sudden, oh, he ain't funny no more. They did the same thing with Tyler Perry. They always going to do the same thing with stars that, for whatever reason, if they feel like they don't like them or if something personal they got against them, then they'll start this type of shit and be like, oh, he ain't funny no more. Oh, he ain't good no more or whatever. The man just doing his thing. If you watch some of his movies, and I ain't talking about Soul Plane when the worst shit ever made, dog. We could have made a movie better than that.
I like Soul Plane.
But
I like you like that shit?
Yeah. Oh, Prime, come on.
I liked it. It was a goofy movie. It was a goofy movie. Your mic is muted, Rick. Cut your mic back on, sir.
Damn, you muted the man.
I ain't did that.
That's yourself, man.
Unmute yourself, man. Whatever. But I mean, he got good movies. I think he's a very talented actor. Like you said, he should stick to comedic acting. He does great as a comedic actor. His stand-ups, like I try to go back and watch Now What? I think that's what it's called. It had laughs in it, but overall, no. And then I went back and listened and watched Dave Chappelle stand up, the ones he had on Netflix. I just went one random day, just watching all of them, and them shits had me laughing still.
Yeah,
I mean, and
because he's wrong.
Even though he might talk about the fact that he got money, he doesn't talk about it from a sense that's unrelatable to the crowd. You know what I mean?
He'll say some shit like, you know why I don't do that shit? Because I'm rich, nigga. You know
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's relatable because, you know, people, they've been like, I wouldn't do that shit either if I had no money. You know what I mean? But, you know, if you talk about raccoons at your door and then, I mean, just coyotes and shit. A lot of people don't have coyotes outside the mansion. You know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know. To me,
well, if
some
you
of the
would
stuff
just kept it as a mysterious animal, and that joke, I know what you're talking about, because everybody's had that experience where you got to go outside in the fucking dark and you got to take the goddamn trash out. You know what the fuck that feel like. You gonna take that motherfucking trash down there to the trash, well, with the trash can, that the big trash can, y'all had to do it. I don't know if y'all had to do it. I used to have to do that shit, especially staying in the country. Go take that shit out.
We from the city. We ain't had to do that shit.
Fuck y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Don't be mad with us. I'm sitting here listening like, nope, we sure didn't have to do that, sir. No, sir.
You know what I'm saying? But I know what that shit feel like. You know, I'm gonna just say you know what I'm saying?
You know, all I wanted to say was I still think he's a good actor. As far as the stand-up goes, I don't know. Even if he put out another one, I might watch it just to see what it's about, but
I do
no expectation.
And that's the thing about it, because you're gonna watch it just to see if it's good. If you really thought that he wasn't funny from the beginning or nothing like that or whatever, you'd have been like, man, I ain't watching that dude no more. That dude.
I love stand-up.
He wasn't funny at first, but he got better.
I love stand-ups. I love stand-up. I'll watch a stand-up in a heartbeat. I'll check anybody out just to see if they're funny. Russell Peters. I watched Russell Peters stand up. That shit was funny. It started off slow, but the shit was funny.
I ain't gonna lie now, cuz I gotta know you funny. I ain't about to waste my time and sit there and gamble.
You ain't funny.
A chance on
like that, you gotta be funny.
Oh, Bill Burr.
That's my dude.
Yeah, I like Bill Burr. I don't know if I like his stand up, but I like him. I don't know what that makes sense.
The first one that I seen had me rolling though. I don't know if it was because I was feeling jolly, you know what I'm saying? But I was rolling, you know, feel me?
What you say, Rex?
Bill Burr's a funny dude, though. He got a little sitcom on Netflix too. I like F is for Family. That's my.
Oh, that's us.
Yeah,
I saw that.
That's him as the dad.
Oh, that's the animation. Yeah, the animation thing. Yeah, I know you're talking about. They got a couple seasons of that too. Hey, y'all know who ain't funny? You know who ain't funny? Tiffany Haddish.
She's not.
Her stand-up is trash, bro.
Trash.
I wasn't gonna trash her, but yeah, she dumped the juice, baby. You know what I'm saying?
You say dump the juice, dumps the juice.
She dumped the juice, baby. Straight garbage. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That bitch suck. You know what I'm saying?
I tried to watch both of them.
No. Let me say this right here. This is a full disclosure. I'm happy that any queen is winning. You know what I'm saying? This is my personal opinion, but I'm gonna tell you what though, I'm always motherfucking supporter because I'm glad she fucking winning. You know
I watch her movies.
And to me, I love when she act in movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too.
I watch her movies. She's funny in movies.
Her stand up, man, both her stand up ass. Man.
It's a lot to be desired. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
See, and that's why I mean, some people just got the chops for that. Some people got the skills to be able to do that. I think Kevin Hart can do that. But right now, he done take his comedy into another, on another road for whatever reason to get that money, But
Rex, I want you to go watch No Fucks Given. I want to hear what you think about the stand-up itself.
I'm gonna check it out. Later tonight, and I'm gonna report on it next week. When we get together, and I'll let y'all know what's up.
Yeah,
you know what? You know what it was? I got him when he was talking about the baby and changing the diaper, blah blah blah, this that, and the third. But it's like he tries too fucking hard. You know what I'm saying? Like the joke is there, it's well placed, and then he just swings too fucking hard, and he gets he might get you a single baby. You know what I'm saying? It's like just hit.
I agree with that, but I think he be trying too hard for real. Yeah, I agree with that.
He want people to get it too bad.
Yeah,
and this is because he's listening to the fan gallery. You got to be like, man, at some point, you got to be like, fuck the fans, dog. I'm going to just do what I got to do. And if he work, he work. If he don't, he don't. Yeah.
All right.
But
You gotta
I'm ready.
lay
I'm
it
ready
down
for him to
like
put out
that.
another movie though. You know what I'm saying? I like to see him in the movie, especially with the Rock. You know
And
what I'm saying?
actually, the little thing he did on Quibi, the Quibi thing that went away, it wasn't horrible. It wasn't great, but it wasn't like terrible or nothing like that. It was for what it was. I thought it was decent to be in 10 and 8 minute chunks the way they did it. I thought it was decent. People say it was trash, but I don't think it was trash. You know what I mean? But anyway,
Is it still here?
no.
Is it still here? No, it's canceled. It's trash. It's
No.
trash.
Moving on.
It's trash. Yeah,
Did you guys hear?
Segue.
Did you guys hear what Young Thug had to say about Andre 3000?
Oh,
Big cap.
my God! Listen,
Big capper. He's a big
listen.
cap. He's a
He
cap.
said
Hold up.
he
I
said
thought
that
we-
Andre 3000.
I
He
thought
said
we
he ain't
decided
never
we-
checked for Andre 3000 like that. He said he ain't never checked for Andre 3000. Now here's my
Bullshit.
thing real
That
quick.
been his favorite artist when he first came.
Here's my
out.
thing real quick before y'all boy unleash on him. How the fuck
Oh
do you
yeah.
grow up in
Listen, you know
Atlanta
nothing.
and you say you ain't dig Andre 3000? How is that possible? Is that rain? Oh shit.
How you grow up in Georgia? It's raining up there?
Yeah.
It's bad. That's not. I ain't need that right there. That mean that shit gonna come down here. I don't need that.
But man, that shit, I'm like, come on, dog. You can't call yourself an AT alien and you don't fuck with Andre 3000. Who don't fuck with Andre 3000?
Dog, capper. He's a big capper. The dude's big cap. You know, I call cap on that shit all motherfucking day. I don't even believe that shit because the motherfucker came out and said Andre 3000 was one of his major influences for him having his style the way that he is.
Exactly. I'm just about to say that. Who else in hip hop? I don't know if anybody came before Andre 3000 as far as just expressing himself and his outfits the way he felt. I don't know if anybody else did that. Busta did it in videos, but just your everyday wear type shit. No, I don't think nobody else did it before Andre 3000.
Him and Big Boy the only Goody Mob does too.
Yeah, you know that's just that country flavor that them boy bring.
Nah, I don't say country, dog. Them boys from the Dungeon.
You know what the fuck I
They're
mean,
the
man.
Dungeon family, goddamn it.
You know what I mean, man.
Yeah. Just put it up. We gonna put it on the Dungeon family.
Okay, Dungeon. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
whatever. But you know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. Like, come on, don't. That's so disrespectful, man. Like, that's a legend in the game for you to come out your mouth like you don't really fuck with his music. Come on, dog. It's about he don't know. He couldn't tell you two Andre 3000 verses. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I ain't dig that shit at all.
I ain't did that shit either, man. I think that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
He made a comment that said he because he was on Expeditiously and T.I., you know, like how you deal with Elton John but not Andre, but like because Elton John, he one of them dudes that come and tell you know how much you like your music and he want to work with you, this, that, and the third. But when you call Andre 3000, you got to talk to his assistant. So I'm like, how you know that's how it goes? You had to already reach out to him if you know that.
Because Andre 3000 don't want to be touched, bro. My man is he's a what is it? He's a living legend, but what is it? You know what I'm saying? He must be protected at all times. That's Andre 3000, brother. We can't just have anybody bringing the energy over to Andre 3000.
No,
you know,
let me tell you something. Square Buzz. Andre 3000 is a goddamn American treasure. He's an American treasure. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was meant to say. Yeah.
Ignorant, stupid, just a waste of skin type rapper. Wasn't it Young Thug? That's his name.
Yeah, Young Thug.
I don't know 5 songs by him. How about that? I don't know none of his albums. How about that? He's an absolute waste of talent if he has any. He has no business talking about Andre 3000 whatsoever.
No,
they don't belong in the same book, let alone same sentence or same paragraph, dog. He is garbage, absolute garbage. And you know why he garbage? Even if he is a decent rapper, which I doubt he is. The fact that he gonna disrespect his elders like that's the worst thing about it. And that's what deep down inside really make him trash, because you ain't even had to go and say no shit like that on no show to be disrespectful like that towards somebody who you look up to get to where you at right now. And then now all of a sudden you just the shit, so you think you can't look back and pay homage or whatever.
Fuck out.
Dude's like a busted dog. 99.9% of the rappers out there be lying. It's all in a team of dog, and they clowns, absolute clowns. And this
It
dude,
is.
Young Thug, is the absolute clown. And I hope some way, somehow he hear this shit or somebody tell him about this shit or whatever. Because I want him to know exactly how I feel about him. This is the total package. Out.
So let me ask this.
Go ahead, Hannibal. Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
Hey, shit. When you almost 50 and you got and you get your feelings, phenomenal.
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 Oh shit.
That's right. That's right.
So let me ask you
I
this.
got the wisdom.
So let me ask you this. What if we are taking this out of context and he can say, and what he meant to say was he can't recite?
No. First off, we ain't gonna do that on primarily speaking, because that's not what we do, dog.
Well,
we ain't having it. We ain't even gonna allow you. No.
Fuck that.
No.
Because
We ain't even
I'm gonna
gonna
show
allow
you why you wrong.
We ain't even
real
gonna allow
fast.
you to go down that road. We ain't even gonna allow you to go down that road, sir. That is not happening. He said it. We got the audio. Everybody done.
No,
if I'm
he
not
said
asking that question,
he.
if I'm not asking that question, that's not keeping it real.
I'm gonna say.
What if he's saying?
How is that? Explain it.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
And I quote. He said, "I never paid attention to him. Never in my life."
Okay, see that? Okay, now
that's dead. That's dead.
Okay, yeah. That I was just asking the question to being the devil's advocate. God damn it! I already said how I feel. Like,
and that's why we.
Only time I listen to Young Thug, he got to be featured on somebody's shit that I already like that artist. I know that artist is coming with it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe his feature add a little different flavor, or like a little seasoning to the fucking track, and it'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? But not too much of it. Give me 12 bars, not a full 16. Maybe 8, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, something or whatever. Do the hook.
If I listen to one of his whole songs,
can't save him, Hannibal.
I know for a fact I'll be dumber for doing it. So that's why I don't do it.
I don't listen to this shit. Dog, I remember driving my sister to Atlanta, and she said that's what she wanted to listen to. And I put that shit in, and I remember riding, and I remember just thinking to myself, like, yo, these beats is dope, but man, this nigga is ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this nigga ain't talking about shit. You know, and he ain't talking about shit that I can relate to at all. You know, this shit sound like drug user music. I remember I was riding,
the fuck he be saying.
I was driving and I was thinking that shit like, this shit sound like drug user music. But what they say about him is he got an ear for talent.
The first time I even understood anything he was saying was on T.I. song The Weeknd. He was on that. That's the first time I actually understood words. That's the only time
anybody else ever understands what he's saying when he get on the track with T.I. Because he know he gotta talk.
Don't know what the fuck he be saying. The source say it was good enough. I'm like, I can't listen to that shit. I gotta know what the fuck you talking about, man.
He is. You know what? I'ma just end it at this. Let's move on from this shit, because the shit garbage that we talked about it did long. On the real, you know what I'm saying? He's a black man. He's getting money, and he's putting other black men in position to get money. I'm happy with that. Let's move on from this shit and let's just keep going.
I ain't mad at that, but don't disrespect our fucking legends.
No. That right there, we already all in agreement with that. Like, fuck that shit, nigga. How you gonna say you don't know 3K? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna say you don't know Andre Benjamin? I'm gonna just put it at that. How you gonna say that?
And to me, that trump everything else, because how you gonna act like? And I know you've been saying, and I don't know who these people that he been putting on, so you say or whatever, but I've never heard of them. But if he's so into his people like that, how you gonna disrespect like that? That's what I mean by that statement right there. Trump everything else, dog. He can't be really real like that. If you're gonna do 3 stacks like that, come on, man, that's bullshit.
Get your money, bro,
man. So he one of them type. He's a flam ass rapper that we don't even really need to give him no more seconds about, though. Let's move on.
Who said they respected his rapping though?
Hey, get your money, but leave the disrespect at home, man. Leave that shit at home. Don't bring that shit outside.
There you go.
Bro. All right.
So what Big Boy said that one time? Y'all keep on talking about Drake. Drake beat y'all ass.
All right, so
And that's real.
next we have to, speaking of entertainment things, we have to talk about the most entertaining thing that happened this weekend, fellas.
Well,
Last
Speaking
night,
we're
about
not gonna
beating
talk
ass.
about the most
Speaking about beating ass,
entertaining
yeah.
thing, but we're gonna talk about Roy Jones saying, "Man, I gotta ask my family first. They think I can go out here for any more of these exhibition matches."
now we all know. I don't know who been living under a rock, but we all know that Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. fought on November 28th, which was last night, because we recorded this on Sunday, and we watched it. I watched it. You guys watched it, and it was one of the most entertaining things that now, as far as fight goes, terrible fight. It was a terrible fight, but it was entertaining to watch. Well, not the Tyson fight. The Tyson fight wasn't actually entertaining.
That's what I'm about
But
to say, because we really gonna do this, guys. You know what we want to talk about. You know what I want to talk about.
We gotta get there. We gotta get there. So the
Are we here,
undercards
man?
was the flair for the whole night. First off, I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the way. Badu Jack, I personally hadn't heard of him prior, but he had a decent fight. He beat the white boy up. You
Yeah,
know,
but
Badu Jack
that was a noticeable
Tune-up.
gear up fight.
right.
Yeah,
right.
tune-up fight.
You know, juicing you up. But then after that, we got to see
But it was at the first match of the night where old dude hit Buddy with a body blow to the gut, the technician, or whatever his name is. I know his moniker is the technician. He caught Buddy with a fucking uppercut to the gut. He made him sit down on them ropes. He was
And think
done,
about
son.
it.
talking about
Yeah,
them in
he was
the was it Alvarez? Val
Dude
Square?
dude last name Ortiz, and he been fighting I can't remember what dude been from, but I think he was from.
You know what? I
Nigeria
missed that
or something.
one. I didn't see that fight. I missed that.
You
one.
know what?
Yeah.
Now the Velasquez
Yeah.
and Gonzalez fight.
Yeah,
been
that's
good.
it.
Yeah.
Them
That
boys
shit
been brawling
good.
the whole time.
Yeah, they've been good.
Yeah.
Hey,
I see
them
that's the
dudes.
one I missed.
Yeah.
Daniel?
But he only been two knockouts though. He only been two knockouts. And we just talked about what? We talked about Ortiz. Setting old boy down on the ropes. He sat him down.
Man, it was
Now,
glorious.
no,
It was
no,
glorious
because y'all think
knockout,
that y'all think that you wrong, man. Y'all playing
work
that.
the body.
Former NBA dunk champion Nate Robinson got knocked out.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Buddy went down that bitch sleep. You know what I'm talking about? Homie, fuck that shit. Homie went to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Shouted was out of there. Homie throw that bitch was out of there. You know what I'm saying? Homie came with all that capping. I'ma knock this motherfucker out. I'm doing this for all my NBA, NFL players, real athletes.
Y'all let's see this one. Y'all let's see this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
What he said? I just woke up. Who won the fight?
Hey, yeah.
Woke up. What happened?
I said that shit. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
What happened?
Hey, with Buddy, when he got punched the first time, his whole facial expression was like, "Oh shit,
this shit real."
I don't want to be here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be here, but I ain't for the punk out though, because I'm Nate Robinson. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking slam dunk champion.
Oh,
You know, that's probably what they told him in the quarter for real.
Oh man.
Yeah. You can knock this motherfucking YouTuber out.
And
But the
sometimes
funniest one I seen was, you know what I'm saying? You got the fucking, they said the last thing Nate Robinson heard was, you know what I'm saying? Please hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Then that bitch was out of there. You know what I'm saying? They got him. They got Nate fucked up, dog.
That nigga catch that shit on the chin, and that nigga was asleep. He looked like he already had his pillow on the way to the mat.
Hey,
Right.
he fell just like Apollo.
he been
Creed,
knocked out
dog.
before he hit the
You know
canvas
what I'm
though.
saying? That bitch was out of there. Don't you ever talk shit? Don't you ever talk shit again? He can never talk. He can't talk shit to his kids. He can't talk shit to his wife. He can't talk shit to nobody. Hey, he can't talk shit to nobody.
No.
Nobody.
Man. Nobody.
Nobody. Hey,
for
he
one,
put his hands up.
All right, let me ask y'all real quick. Where y'all rate as far as all knockouts y'all done seen in y'all lifetime? Where y'all rate that one at?
Man, that's gotta be top 5, isn't it?
Nah.
That is top 5. That's top 5, dog. That's top 5. That's top 5. I mean, in no way, shape, or fashion, I'll put it number 1. But that's top 5 knockout.
Zab Judah,
Right,
Zab Judah with the spaghetti legs. That was the funny ass.
that's
one.
number 1 to me. That's still number 1 to
That
me.
nigga said,
Hey, Prime.
him.
But I still want to know what he said to the ref before he started stumbling again, dog. he look over and say something to the ref, dog, when he would get that first time. I'm like, damn. To the day I he said.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was
That's my
hilarious.
number 1 all time right there.
Oh shit.
Yes, sir.
Oh
Yes,
man,
sir.
that Zab Judah one got to be the most funniest one to me, man. But that Nate Robinson shit, man.
Yeah, that's number
For
1.
one, I gotta ask y'all this question real quick, man. Y'all got to tell because not until last night,
Boy put old boy out like that though.
not until last night did I even know it was that Nate Robinson. I thought it was some up and coming boxer named Nate Robinson that's
No,
getting his
I
shot.
knew it was Nate Robinson because I seen the shit on Twitter when he was talking shit to Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? Hey, put it like this. Jake
Who the
Paul
fuck
has
gassed this
already
nigga up?
won a professional fight.
Yeah.
He already
2-0
won
now with 2 knockouts.
Who won a professional fight?
Jake Paul.
Oh, he got one
Yeah, the
fight.
dude-
He had one fight.
No. Yeah, well, he had 1 and he had 2, and now he got 2 knockouts.
Yeah,
So
he got
he
2
2-0.
knockouts. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Hey, you know what's funny? Dog, you know what he caught him with? He caught him with a motherfucking goddamn right uppercut, a motherfucking left jab, and then the motherfucking it looked like
right.
he was
Big
trying
right
to throw a hook, but it connected a
Mhm.
motherfucking right
It went
hook.
down.
And when he caught him with that shit, dog, hey, that motherfucker went straight to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey.
He hit that dude hard, dog.
Y'all see the
Hey.
commentary after the fight, and he
Hey,
say,
Snoop Dogg,
so
oh my God. Oh
He
my
was like-
God. Oh Lord.
he say, Jake Paul say, and now I can focus on my music. What? What the fuck is that?
I did what I had to do. I knocked the dude out. I had 1 knockout, dog. I'm done. My ship done come in.
Oh man. Oh,
Hey,
talk
listen,
about
that been
hilarious,
so
man.
classic. That been so classic last night, dog. He been the highlight of the night. Everybody know that, dog. He been the actual
Hey,
highlight of the night, dog.
you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. God
You know what I'm saying?
damn.
Because I thought, you know what I'm saying, I thought Roy was gonna hug Mike the fucking death. I was like, God damn, that nigga ain't that nice, nigga. God damn. You know what I'm saying? You keep wanting a motherfucking hug, nigga, like, okay, we get that you love Mike. That's your idol and shit, but goddamn, stop hugging him so much. Shit.
Hey, y'all see how he been winded after the first round? Nigga been in the corner like,
Nigga, hey, he had the shit. Dog, I guarantee you he got hit in the guts like that all fucking night, dog. That motherfucker had to take the biggest motherfucking shit. He probably had blood in that motherfucker too. Cause Mike was hurting. Mike was
yeah,
getting
he had
hard
blood
as
in his
fucking
tooth.
Mike was hitting them now. He was hitting them with some hammer
did,
shots,
yeah.
man. But
Yeah,
they ain't had the luster they used to have. You know what I mean?
Shit.
Man,
Shit. Hey, he was
that was
hurting.
some funny shit, bro.
He was hurting. He was hurting.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
That was
Oh,
hilarious.
Hey,
dog.
yeah, and
Listen,
y'all had to see Snoop
up to the
commentary. Y'all
purpose.
know y'all had to hear Snoop commentary.
Yeah. Hey, Snoop
That
commentary
been
was
that been one of the
on
main
point.
events.
That shit was funny, man.
Hey,
Snoop
you
was
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
He was like, when he said, oh Lord, he started singing the Negro spirituals. I was like, oh man. Somebody throw in the towel. Throw in the towel. Get that out of there.
That nigga said they
Get that out of
out
there.
here fighting again, grandma. They look like two
Man.
old
Yeah, that's
ass
the part that
niggas.
took me over.
Yeah.
My 2 old uncles. Listen, and then they talk about nobody want to see that shit again. Don't let them do that shit again.
I know,
Once is
right?
enough.
Talk about the Roy.
Once is
Talk about he got to
enough.
ask
Hey,
his family.
I
Like,
can't
nah,
say
bro.
this. I can't say this. Rex, I told your ass that Mike was in good shape. Because Mike wasn't even tired at the end of that
Hey.
motherfucking shit.
He sure wasn't, dog. He in way better shape than I thought, dog. Roy
I
must
told
be
you.
so smoking and drinking.
Hey man,
That's
I
ridiculous.
smoked,
I'm like,
I
damn.
drank.
the boy had looked like
Yeah, he's there.
them boy looked like two nut sacks with legs and arms out there fighting, man. The boy had the baggy
Yeah,
skin
yeah.
going on, their face and neck and
I
shit.
ain't gonna say
That
that
boy
about
50
Mike.
plus, that boy look bad, yeah. That's how
I
he
ain't
go
gonna say
down. The
that
boy
about
looking
Mike.
bad.
Mike actually
Yo.
had muscle mass though. Yeah, I
That
ain't
shit
gonna say.
been saggy. He still been low saggy though.
Listen, Hey, Hannibal, he had 54-year-old muscle mass, dog. That's a big difference, dog. That thing
Yeah, that is a
loopy,
big difference. Hey,
droopy.
those shoulders ain't broad no more.
Listen,
Those shoulders, you
Oh,
can't buy
man.
them
if
big
they
jokers.
do it
You
again,
can't buy them big jackets and put
just
on
make
those
sure them
shoulders
dudes
now.
got on shirts. That's all I ask. Just put the shirt on. I don't want to see that. Just put the shirt on.
Me and Carlo laughed so much at that shit last night, man. That shit was hilarious, man. Hilarious, y'all, boy. Whew, my
Yeah, it
goodness.
was though. That made up everything else though. Listen, that been the highlight of the Thanksgiving weekend.
That
Thank
shit
you,
was
Mike and
entertaining,
Roy.
bro. That shit was highly entertaining,
Yeah.
man. Woo, goodness.
Highly
Like we thought
entertaining,
it,
dog.
like
For
we
real,
thought it would
dog.
be.
They did that.
Y'all think they gonna
did
have
that,
anybody
dog.
else
And
do
thank
it?
you for Nate. Thank you to wait a minute, and thank you to Nate Robinson. Please, thank you,
Yes.
sir.
Thank you for
The
that
whole world
entertainment,
needed that
sir.
laugh.
Completely love that. I completely love that, man. That shit was fucking funny, man.
Yeah.
That nigga would lay it out with his all.
Now,
He looked he was
please,
sleeping on a pillow. Nigga.
He look real comfortable.
When they put
Real
when they
comfortable.
put that fucking symbol meme on your ass, you're done, son. You know what I'm saying? When they
I
put
see that
symbol
one.
on you, trying to wake you up,
I
you
see
over
that
it.
one.
You over it now. You over it. It's symbol on you, just like
I mean, he's
just
so
like Manny
many to choose
Pacquiao.
from. You know.
Oh man. Yeah, it's a lot of memes out there. God damn.
Hey, I'm telling you,
You
though.
know what?
But
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna tell
did
you,
get knocked out like when your boy knocked out Manny. Straight down, bam,
yeah.
before you hit the
Hey,
camp.
hey, guess what though?
What?
I'm gonna tell you like this right here. When they announce that man, they announce that man like this. They say, "Mama, there goes that man, Nate, hand down, man down, Robinson." Yeah.
he been rushing in like he been rushing in like he been in a street fight and shit, man.
I was like, nigga, you don't rush like that in no street fight. Dog, you can't be street fighting like, man. He was leaving his grill wide the fuck open. Dog,
No defense,
what the
no
fuck was you
technique.
thinking?
Everything he
You ain't
trained for and
playing. This
everything he
ain't the
thought he
NBA,
could do.
nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Once he
Your
got popped
hands
that
up in
first
front
time,
of your
that's when
face.
it wrapped.
Oh man. Straight hilarious, man. Straight hilarious, man. All right, man. We gonna move on, I guess, man. Y'all boy got anything in sports? Because that had to go into entertainment. That wasn't sport. That was pure entertainment right there.
Hey, straight up.
That was all
Denver,
of it.
how
That was
about
all
the
of it,
Denver
dog.
Broncos?
Sports and entertainment all wrapped
No
up into one.
motherfucking quarterbacks.
I keep hearing that them boy ain't got no quarterback.
No, that they had to
And
go
they got
get
blown
somebody
out
out
too
the
for that.
street.
Too.
Disgraceful.
No, they couldn't sign nobody. They had to let the wide receiver play quarterback today.
Okay.
Because even
Oh,
if they
shit.
sign somebody, he gonna have to wait until the protocol. Yeah.
Okay.
They wide receiver was playing quarterback though, and they got beat 40-something to 3.
East.
Just wanted to report that for all Bronco fans. Yeah,
East.
they got
Yeah,
smashed.
I guess
They
they
got
couldn't
mopped
just
up.
forfeit, huh?
Hey,
No,
who won
no.
out of the
You
Rams
gotta come
and
out
the
there. You gotta come out there and take
goddamn?
your beating.
Who won out of the Rams and the
The
goddamn?
Rams won.
Oh, they came back and won. Okay,
Mm-mm.
man. You know what I'm saying? You know who ain't driving that
Yeah,
loser
no
bus
bigger.
this week? The Falcons ain't on that bitch.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
went 46-3. God damn.
Bigger and thick.
Yeah,
Y'all
no,
beat the
40
Raiders
Yeah,
too.
40 they
I
got
ain't gonna
mopped up.
lie. I'm surprised y'all beat the Raiders like that.
We ain't Julio wasn't healthy. None of that shit. Todd Gurley wasn't healthy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like Matt Ryan did a lot of work. Them 43 points came off of amazing, miraculous shit.
I'm gonna be on the loser bus, man. We lose to fucking Kansas City. I ain't mad at losing to Kansas City. I'm just mad.
Oh,
at
wait a minute. Hold up. Newsflash. The 49ers did beat the Rams in the last minute field goal.
Oh, they
23-20.
sure did.
Yeah.
Oh,
They sure did.
Yeah.
49
Big
Deebo
Ern is going to be
Samuel.
happy today.
Devo Samuel, that boy's a Gamecock. Yes, sir.
Oh, listen. Just stop, cuz. Just stop.
Hey.
Just stop, okay?
Hey, you see it. You see it, motherfucker.
Just stop.
What?
Yeah, I know, and I'm tired of it. I mean, it's really ugly. It's taken away from the background in the room.
Well, you
all
better get a
together.
pillow and a blanket because it's gonna be up there, motherfucker. You can be tired all you want to.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Y'all got anything else in
With the crappy
entertainment?
team.
Because we in sports. What are you talking about? We in sports right now. Anything else in sports? A lot of trades done happened recently, in it.
Yeah, we talked about
With
that
who?
kind of last week.
We talked about that last week. We sure
Yeah,
did.
a lot of
Football trees, basketball trees.
basketball trades.
All kind of
You know what I'm
trades.
saying?
Oh no,
Yeah.
no. Wait, hold up, Prime. See, you might not know. You might not understand. There's no basketball talk until football goes off. None.
Damn.
Oh, excuse me, motherfucker. God damn.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
God damn. Schools is
You know what I'm saying? The Dolphins
Yeah,
having a
you
fucking
gotta
winning season
prioritize.
too. You hear this man?
You gotta prioritize. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
Gotta
let him have
prioritize,
it,
dog.
man. You know,
I
it happens
mean,
like once every 20 years, so you gotta let him have it.
That's fucked up that Tua goddamn
I know.
hurt his thumb in practice though.
I know I ain't got a Buck fan and a Falcon fan on here trying to troll.
Hey, we
dog.
got a
High
ring,
score, high score.
motherfucker. How many
Damn,
you
what
got?
the fuck, dog? I just said it's fucked up that Tua hurt his goddamn thumb.
Wait, who
They
you say,
goddamn
Brian? You say, Brian, how many? You say how many we got?
Yeah.
You say how many Miami got?
Yeah, nigga.
Oh,
how many
we got
how many rings you
undefeated
got?
season. That's
Huh?
one.
Huh?
We got two. We got two.
Two Super Bowl rings?
Tampa only got one in it.
Y'all got two Super
Yeah.
Bowl rings? Oh.
Yes. Why you keep asking the same question over and over, man? Yes. See.
All
Tampa
right,
only
man.
got
All
one,
right.
and y'all still practically agree.
Hey. Shut up. All right.
I just want to let you know.
All right. Anything else in sports, young men?
No,
Not really.
I ain't got nothing. Hannibal, what you got?
Oh man, Charles Barkley, man,
got
with
nothing.
the golf swing, dog. Hey, Sir
Barkley.
Charles out there doing shit on the golf course, dog.
That nigga always look like ass on the golf course. Though.
No. He fucking look good. That's
he look good for a change?
Yeah, dog. Him and Phil out there was getting nasty.
He actually know how to swing the club now after 20 years.
Dog, the shit was working, dog.
Okay. And that made it work for him. I ain't mad at that. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right.
That shit ain't
We
work
gonna
for
jump
him,
on
man.
over to politics because it look like we running out of steam in sports. So, anything in politics?
Yeah. That been scraping the bottom of the barrel right there.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, hold up. We going to politics.
It been sports news, nigga. Like what? I mean, what? Scraping the bottom of the barrel?
Come on now.
Man, I could have talked about.
You hit the bottom of the barrel with a spoon on that one, dog. Come on now. Just give it up. Let's say
There's plenty more sports. I could have talked about college football. More teams having trouble fielding teams out on the field because of COVID.
But you brought up Charles Barkley and his golf swing. That's what you brought up.
Man, but I talked about the shit because the shit was amazing. Everybody know Charles fucking sucks. And for Charles to have a good game, like a great outing, nigga, like you got Phil Mickelson, motherfucking goddamn praising Charles for the fucking showing that he had.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we are reduced to in talking sports on Primarily Speaking right now.
Rex, why you shitting on the man's contribution to the segment, man? Where your contribution at? What you talking about?
Because you could have brought up anything else, though. Don't bring up Charles Barkley. Bring up another sporting activity or something. Don't talk about Charles. Charles just, especially his golf swing, dog.
Well, it was fucking good. That's the fucking news, nigga.
Well, you know what? We gonna move on. How about that? We just gonna leave sports in the rear view. How about we do that right quick and jump on into politics? We know that now. I don't even know this. We gonna mention this. We gonna move the fuck on. Trump has finally lost that recount battle in Georgia. So that's 3 or 4 states now.
Twice.
Been like, you know what, nigga?
Twice.
Give it up. You lost. Move on.
Twice.
You know what I mean? Wipe your nose, stop the crying, and keep it moving.
Still trying to file motherfucking goddamn cases, fucking so he can goddamn keep his punk ass in there. Get the fuck out.
They can try all they want to, but the judge is like, where's the evidence? I don't hear all this talking. Give me evidence, motherfucker.
Ain't nothing. Y'all know that. Ain't nothing. Ain't never no evidence. You know that. Yeah, he just talked shit, just like that motherfucking medical bill that he was supposed to fucking release. It went never fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? He just talked shit. He's just a fucking big capper. He a capper. Just like most of the motherfucking rappers. He's a fucking big capper. You know what I'm saying? He just run his fucking dick suckers. Ain't about shit. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta say something real quick. This is very, very serious, fellas. Very, very serious. Joe Biden sprained his ankle playing with his dog, sprained his foot playing with his dog. And you know, at 78 years old, you can't be hurting shit.
Oh,
you can't hurt nothing at 78. You gotta take it easy.
Damn it, man.
You know what I mean? You can't get a swollen finger when you have 78 years old. So
yeah, let's get some protection.
Remember what I told y'all before? My wife said she follows some medium or whatever that said that we're gonna have a female president leading this country. It might be sooner than you think.
Yeah, it probably is.
It could be.
Probably
He
is.
one slip away.
One
Year
fucking
two.
slip away.
Hey, year 2.
All right. We ain't really got nothing in politics, so we gonna move on from that too. Community, man. I ain't really got nothing community, but I did want to shout out a new Jamaican restaurant here in Columbia on Broad River Road called Pondy River. I don't have the address right now, but
Pondy
that
River.
shit is
Pondy River.
delicious, bro. That shit is good,
Yeah.
man. If you ever in the Columbia area and you want some good Jamaican food, Mobi's or what they call, I think they call Legacy now, but Pond the River, they got what you want, bro. They got what you want. And I'm gonna tell you that their address is 2344 Broad River Road, man. Check them boy out, man. Food is delicious.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there for y'all. Hit up Tara Clay on motherfucking goddamn Facebook. Hey, Shout to be cooking. The shit good, bro. The shit
Yeah, you
good.
done had some of the food?
Fuck yeah, nah. Hey, the shit good as fuck. Hey,
Yeah.
fuck with Shouter, man. Shouter food good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you're a decent fella, you know what I'm saying? Hey, she might be the cat for you. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? So holla
That's my
at Shouter,
classmate,
man.
That's my
You know what I'm saying?
classmate.
Holla at Shouter, man. Get some of that goddamn food, man. Don't bullshit with her. Shouter be in there cooking. She be whipping that shit up. Shit good as fuck now.
You can check out her page, Tara Clay, or Caprileo Catering. CAPRILEO, Caprileo Catering, or Chef T Unique. Yeah, man, I graduated with her, man. I know her for a long time, man. She cook her ass off, man. She cook her ass off. Check her out.
Beautiful chef. She be in that bit working. You already know it.
Yeah, her food always look good, and it tastes good
look
too. I've
good.
had the
this shit tastes good.
I had the roster pasta with shrimp one time before, and that shit was good, man. Check her out. Check her out. Definitely. Anything else? Anything else? Community y'all want to shout out? Well, my bad, Hannibal. What you say?
No, go ahead, bro. Rex, who you got for, bro? Come on, man. Step up.
I'm kind of hypnotized, right? I'm hypnotized right now.
We must be pulling it up. I don't know.
No, watching Back to the Future, dog.
Oh, okay. Classic, 85.
Classic.
They did Back to the Future 2 in 1989, and they say when they went to the future, it was 2015. And the shit that they had in there, like, ain't none of that shit been going on in 2015.
They were wrong.
Yeah, the closest thing we had to it is niggas found out a way to put 28-inch rims on the motherfucking car, and for it to be able to turn with ease. You know what I'm saying? That's the only shit that's floating around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. All right, man. Fellas. We gonna move into sit your ass down. And
yeah,
we might be universal on this. I'm gonna say,
we are. Yeah.
Robinson need to sit his ass down. Now he's already sitting down. He might still be sitting down. But that's what I want for taking your dumb ass in that goddamn boxing ring, thinking you about to come out there and do something with that bullshit performance you try to give and get your ass knocked the fuck out. Sit down, bro.
Can I go next?
Go right ahead, sir. Go right ahead.
All right. You know what? I want Nate Robinson to sit his ass down because you called this man out on motherfucking Twitter. See what those Twitter fingers got your ass on?
Twitter fingers.
Yeah, damn Twitter fingers. You got your ass out here slick. You know what I'm saying? Your boy got put slick.
That's that man. That's that man.
Hey, that my you had a goddamn alligator mouth, but your hummingbird ass caught one today.
Don't right check your ass, can't let you mouth right check your ass, can't cash.
Yeah, no.
Oh man. How about you, Mr. Rex? Thank you for that. Mr. Hannibal. Rex, who you got for sit your ass down, sir?
You already know Nate Robinson. Please don't do this again. Don't do this again. Don't do this to your family. think about this stuff. Think about the people, your loved ones that you harm, your kids. People gonna be clowning them. They could be talking noise about you because you ran your mouth and gone in the wrong way and got laid out.
That nigga kids gonna have to do like Michael Jackson kids and wear them damn veils over their face.
yeah, man. Yeah. Think about it. Think about it. Would you want need one of Nate Robinson kids right now? No, you do not.
I bet that
No,
my
you
daddy.
do
You got
not.
the wrong.
Because now you gotta be like, this is my dad. Yeah.
I changed my
Hey, I
last
hope
name.
So
I hope
watch your
his
daddy
kids
lose
know
a
how to
fight like
dog.
that. Hey, well, I hope so too, because he clearly don't.
And I hope he
And to
ready.
watch your daddy get knocked out like that on national TV, dog, that's got to be some of the most embarrassing.
He can't be the man of the house no more. He can't be the man of the house no more.
Dog, not think
Because
about
all his
this
wife
today.
gonna do, all his wife gonna say is, "I'm gonna call Paul now. I'm gonna call Paul. Don't play."
I got Jake Paul speed down, motherfucker.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Just think about it like this. People gonna want to try this nigga everywhere he fucking goes. They gonna be willing to knock this nigga the fuck out everywhere they go.
Hey, you know what'd be funny? He'll be walking down the street, people just gonna be pump faking at his ass.
And he gonna flinch too. He gonna flinch. I'm telling you.
Oh! Oh!
Oh shit! Oh man!
Nasty Nate. You know what I'm saying? You can't even be known as the former 3-time NBA slam dunk contest. Yeah, you can't even be known as that now. You know what I'm saying? Now you're out here. You know what I'm saying? You Dr. Sleep now. You know what
Dr. Sleep.
You know what I'm saying? What's your sleep number? You know
Fantastic,
what I'm saying?
Yeah. You gotta coin that one. You gotta coin that
What's
one.
your sleep number?
What's your sleep number? You know what I'm saying? It looked like a 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? God damn.
Oh shit. Oh man, that's hilarious, fellas. That's fucking hilarious, man. Thank y'all for that. Sit your ass down, man. I think
let's thank Nate Robinson for that one. Let's do that. Yeah.
Oh, Dr.
Oh
Sleep.
man.
Thank you, Nate.
Oh man. So that's gonna wrap up our show, man. Y'all boy got anything else y'all want to say before we chime out?
Hey,
we love you, Nate.
Hey, it's all love. You know, this is part of black culture. You know what I'm saying? It's part of black culture. Oh yeah. Hey, Willow and Jay, man, y'all black. You know what I'm saying? But stop being so weird about the shit. We gonna roast y'all ass for that weird shit y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but back to Nate Robinson. Don't do that shit no more. Ever again. And y'all can follow me. You can follow me on Twitter at Black Hero 600. You know what I'm saying? Or on Instagram at Black Hero 600. You know what I'm saying? So, Nate. I mean, Dr. Sleep. You know what I'm saying? Go, that's Mr. Going to Sleep. You know what I'm saying?
You got something for us, Rex, to sign out?
Like that one. Oh yeah, man. I mean, I want everybody to have a good holiday season. This is the season. You know what happened after Thanksgiving? Nothing but Christmas songs on the radio. Everybody thinking about it.
Yep.
Even in this year, 2020,
Christmas
man.
anthem.
Yeah. Even in this year, 2020, one of the worst years in the history of this world. You know, I just want to wish everybody happy holidays. Do your thing, and you can follow me. No, you can't, because I don't like people follow me. So fuck off.
Okay.
Oh,
okay. You no special web addresses today. You usually got a nice little website for us.
No.
Man, just hit that motherfucker.
Like Nate Robinson,
Facebook,
I just laid it down quite flat. That's it.
Lay it down quite flat.
Hey, just hit that nigga up on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Rex Devereaux.
Send him a lot of friend requests. He'll like that.
Yeah, he'll love that shit.
Go ahead, get embarrassed if you want to.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Hey, especially y'all big booty girls, go ahead and send them friend requests. You know what I'm saying?
Well, fellas,
be nice to Mr. Devereaux. You know what I'm saying? Show us some love, ladies.
Well, I have been your host, fellas. You know, Mr. Prime, and Azul to the 25. You know where to find us up, man. Primarily speaking, man, we're on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. PRIMERILY. Speaking, no spaces, underscores, or dashes. Holla at your folk, man. We are done with this one, fellas.
Oh yeah, and one more thing. Let me ask y'all survey question. Should I cut the beard or should I leave it? Yeah, get back to me. You know what I'm saying?
Why you need to ask me that before?
Hey, shut up, nigga.
God damn. I've had the deuces up, but you gonna cut it with a question? You think about cutting your beard, man?
Man, just end it, nigga. Cut the show. Just cut the show. You're supposed to cut it off after that. Just cut it off. Fuck it up. It's supposed to be.
I'll leave this motherfucker running for the next 20 minutes, goddamn it. But anyway, we out.
That's a tease.
Deuces.